What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. Y'all know the vibes. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So y'all really thought that they wasn't going to show out in front of the GOAT A'ja Wilson? With her family in the crowd? With Alicia Gray in the crowd? With Jackie Young in the crowd? With Wanda Sykes in the crowd? With Becky Hammond in the crowd? Y'all already know South Carolina was playing no games. Auburn might as well have not shown up because they was getting blown out regardless. The day of A'ja Wilson's jersey retirement, it was dope first off to see her embraced by her family, sharing just the love in a place that's so special, in a program she helped single-handedly really change the trajectory of and lift this program into new heights it had never seen before. The program built by Don Staley and A'ja Wilson that has transcended into one of the best programs in the college game, period, regardless of sport, one of the most dominant programs. And today was no different, man. So I love that she's celebrated. She's getting to come back home. She's got the statue. They gave her the stamp on the court. The 22 is forever in the rafters. Coach Don Staley said nobody will ever wear that jersey again. Forget about it. So you know they wasn't coming to play around with Auburn, and they absolutely handled business. 4 players in double figures. Joyce Edwards led the way with 20 points. The sensational freshman continues to just be the best player on this team, the most productive on this team at an early age. And when you talk about her poise, her competitiveness, her just drive, her non-stop motor to get after it, follow those rebounds, get up and down the court, the patience in the post when she gets those touches, the body control, the positioning, like she is just the goods. And with the Aces GM and head coach in the building, hey man, it's never too early to look at the future. Joyce Edwards is it. This was a very competitive game for the first half. I gotta salute Auburn. Without Talia Scott, one of their best players, came to play. The first half was very physical. They hit a couple of three-pointers, couple big shots, stay in the game, forced South Carolina some turnovers. But the second half, South Carolina has a habit of shifting into that next gear, and that's exactly what we saw. The defense turned it up. They started blocking shots, causing havoc, causing turnovers, making Auburn settle for tough shots, turning the basketball over. They got out running in transition, found their legs, and man, it was all she wrote. This was just an impressive performance for a crowd that was packed. That was a special day, first off. But second off, South Carolina has just been taking everybody's best punch. They just finished that crazy 5-game gauntlet, and it can be easy to kind of play down to the level of your competition and take off a little bit of the edge because you know you're playing down in competition. And maybe we saw a little bit of that in the first half, but the second half, it was championship caliber. They win another game by 20-plus points, dominate, prove that they are in another class from everybody else in the SEC. Let's look at the numbers. South Carolina took the dub 83-66, and Auburn chipped away. I said it was over 20. It was for a lot of the game, but they chipped away a little bit at the end. 57% shooting for South Carolina. They hold Auburn to 50%, who started off hot in the first half, knocking down 5 3-pointers. South Carolina also knocked down 5 3-pointers. This was actually a really good shooting game for both teams, to be honest, man. A lot of really, unselfish basketball, patience shown, and they got good shot attempts. South Carolina 14 of 16 from the line. They actually lost the rebounding battle. A lot of long shots went off the rim, and Auburn was able to run him down. South Carolina 22 assists, moving that rock. We mentioned 4 players in double figures. They have 15 steals, forced 21 turnovers, draw 19 fouls, and that's where we have grown accustomed to see them dominate. The free throw line, edge, forcing turnovers, creating offense in off of turnovers into transitions at the other end, getting all types of steals because of these pickpocketers, man. You talk about Raven Johnson, elite hands, elite footwork, great defensive pressure, Malaysia Full Wiley, Breezy Hall, Tahina Pow, even the bigs were getting in on it too. We mentioned balanced scoring game. Joyce Edwards leads the way again. 20 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds for the superstar freshman who continues to get better every game. And I absolutely agree with Coach Don Staley. She will be the best player in the country at some point in the near future. Malaysia Full Wiley, 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds coming off the bench. I think she was more efficient today with her shot selection, getting to the cup, finishing some tough lays, had a block shot, brought the intensity defensively, and I just love the way that she's shooting the basketball from deep and spreading the floor, finding her shots, and she's basically unguardable in space and transition, gets to the cup at will. Chloe Kitts, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, almost had the double-double. She had a big game as well, on the glass, creating second chance opportunities, staying patient, hit some jump shots as well, had a really nice Euro. Breezy Hall, one of her better games, found her stroke from deep. 10 points for her. Sanaya Fagan had 8 points. Raven Johnson leads the way with 8 assists. The point guard, the puppet master, the straw that stirs the drink for this group, the ultimate glue player, continues to just run that break to a T. They get that rebound, and they are looking to push the pace, and Raven Johnson is straight up quarterbacking. Quiet couple of games for Tina Pow. They haven't really needed a whole lot from her. 6 points for her. Tessa Johnson, quiet night as well with 4 points. But everybody got to play. Adele Tack got in. Dowda got in. Didn't really do much. Walker. A lot of players got minutes tonight. Shout out to Auburn really quick, man. Deanna Gaston, 31 points. Sabang, 11 points. Dang, the player that they just got from China, hit a couple of big shots as well. They fought hard, and they're a good defensive team. They've been a lot better since the new year started. When they get Talia Scott back, I definitely think this could be a talented group to watch out for. They play hard, they scrap, they can score, they have more scoring punch than they've had in recent years, but when you run into the buzzsaw of South Carolina, man, and they ain't even have their DJ today. The DJ was suspended. They still had the arena rocking. Y'all know they wasn't losing in front of Asia Wilson. They impressed the GOAT. She walks away with her jersey retired, the dub, and they move on, man, and stay undefeated in the SEC play. But we will have more on South Carolina. I just had a little quick update. I will be going live later as well. We'll hear from Don Staley and just really get more in depth about the season and some other games as well. But South Carolina handles business like we knew they would. They wasn't losing in front of Asia. Stop playing with them. Dominant performance, second half team, second half surge. The bench did what they were supposed to do, and South Carolina gets the job done. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Talk to me. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe, comment, like, share. Follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. Till next time, we out.